Thank you for joining us. I'm Reena, Ninan. We're following an ongoing police operation underway in Munich, Germany. You can see right there. It's outside of a major shopping plaza there, an area that has 135 higher-end department stores. And apparently, there are multiple shooters at this hour, at least one person dead and multiple injuries. I want to go now to our Liz Palmer from our CBS News Bureau in London, who's monitoring this situation. Liz, what can you tell us?
Well, it's still confused. We know there's a very large police operation that the German police have told people via Twitter to stay indoors, that there's a big operation going down around this shopping mall. There are conflicting reports based on witness accounts. The Interior Minister has now confirmed that there's one dead, and the police are saying they expect there will be multiple deaths, and also that there may be more than one gunman.
And Liz, we know there was an attack earlier on a train this week in Germany as well. We know that there have been lots of attacks throughout the past year throughout Europe. Was there any sense of intelligence that there was something going? We know the attack in Nice on Bastille Day was inspired apparently by ISIS, but any sort of concern, anything that we've heard from ISIS?
ISIS will always take credit for these things after the fact. In the Nice attack and also in the train attack you mentioned, also in Germany, when this 17-year-old young Afghan refugee attacked passengers on a train with an axe and a knife, there's no indication that ISIS set them up, that ISIS sent them money, that ISIS trained them. They both appear to have been very vulnerable, unstable individuals who suddenly snapped and may have seen provocative video online, ISIS video, encouraging them to attack, and decided to attack. After the fact, ISIS will claim credit because that's exactly what they want. You know, their business is the theater of terror, and if they can claim to have been the cause for some terrifying incident, in these cases young men attacking ordinary people, then that's exactly what they want.
It's hard to ignore, Liz, on social media, particularly Facebook and Twitter. The German Chancellor, Angela Merkel, has taken a great deal of heat right now because of her stance on welcoming a lot of Syrian refugees. While we have no way of determining at this hour that there's any connection, there has been a lot of pressure on the German Chancellor not to allow any sort of refugees into the country. How has that played into the terror concerns and situations there? I know, especially in light of the other attacks throughout Europe.
Well, overall, Germany took 1 million refugees, and overall, it's been a success. I've been to see some of the hostels, some of the housing that was set up. It's been an enormous effort, and it's gone very well. But there are bound to be various kinds of tragedies, and one appears to have been this young Afghan fellow who ran amok on a train last week. Every time there's an attack, the people who are unhappy with this generous refugee policy of Germany will be more afraid, will turn into a political force that will not only try and close Germany's doors, but also perhaps even try to have these people sent back. Angela Merkel is sitting on a time bomb, for sure, politically.
That's our Liz Palmer from our London bureau. Liz, thank you for giving us sort of that vantage point from the German Chancellor's viewpoint, and for Germany, where many of us not so familiar with German politics and the situation there.